elephant is the dope in the room. Love life, trying to shoot to the moon.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Detroit Pistons. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining this is Game 3 for these teams in the NBA Cup tournament group play. That adds an extra level of intensity, doesn't it?
And Kevin, it certainly does, especially because one of these teams has much more to lose. At this point, only one of them might be playing to advance in this tournament.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. Siakam, right side. Mathurin for three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Harris against Mathurin. Ivy kicks to Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Jackson. Hardaway, no good. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Siakam out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks, David. Siakam's shot is off. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham drives in. Yep, that one goes. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
And one of the areas where Cunningham has been compared to Doncic, his strength with the ball in his hands.
Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Cunningham. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Cunningham's got 7 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's see some of the numbers here for Malik Beasley.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Turner with a screen on Harris. Great open look there.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Mathurin for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Over Halliburton. Cunningham's shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Screen by Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Indiana. They reside in the 7th slot right now. In the early part of the season, And checking out Detroit, a game and a half out.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Pass to Ivy. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Took him no time at all on that one. 9 points for Cade Cunningham. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go. Keep on dancing.
Stewart's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding one guards of the last 10 games. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Turner passes to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Duran pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Ivy, no one around him, trains the three-pointer. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Jackson. Pass to Turner. Looking to end the run, and the layup is good.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Here's Harris. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 6. Siakam outside. From downtown. Sinks the triple. Siakam's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Duran with a screen on Halliburton. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And when you take a look at Jalen Green, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
That's good from Duran. You look at the Pacers. They've already suffered 2 losses in their first 2 games of this NBA Cup tournament.
At this point, I'm not sure they can get back in the hunt, even if they were to win tonight. But remember, this one does still matter in terms of regular season wins and loss total.
And then looking at where the Pistons stand, they won their first 2 games of group play. Can they make it 3 straight here tonight on the road?
And it won't be easy, but the motivation level is high. This is what the league wanted in creating the Cup, making these early season games matter.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Screen by Siakam. And it's Mathurin missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Siakam's shot is off. Detroit leading by 3. For 3, Harris. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And here are the numbers for Turner. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Jacks up a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Outside, Walker, the 3. Detroit with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Beasley for 3, drills the 3-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Well, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
Walker a screen. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Siakam finds McConnell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Walker. And it's Furphy. In at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Beasley. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Walker. Halliburton outside. Indiana moving it around. Furphy. Beasley with the rebound. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Hardaway. Back to Beasley. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. You play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
Free throw is good by Toppin. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those 2 should take care of almost all ties.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And McConnell gets it to go.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. No good on the 3. Indiana leading. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton with it. And here's McConnell. 8 points for him. Rebounded by Hardaway. Thompson, a screen on Halliburton. Outside Hardaway. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Walker is screen on Beasley. McConnell, his 3-pointers off the mark. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Hardaway with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead. Walker with a screen for Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Thompson dishes to Beasley. Back to Thompson for the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McConnell. Walker in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Will it go? And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Beasley kicks to Hardaway. Another 3 for Detroit.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So for the Pistons, Duran comes in for Asar Thompson, and it's Cunningham in for Hardaway. Here's Turner, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Back to Jackson. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pacers trail by 10. McConnell's scanning the floor. Jackson passes to Turner. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. Can they get it? And the three ball is good. Halliburton's got 6.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McConnell finds Halliburton. Now here's Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Beasley, the pass to Cunningham. Stewart with a screen on McConnell. Cunningham's shot is off. Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Halliburton. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. McConnell against Duran. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
With the floater, the shot's good from Halliburton. 8 points for him.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Duran, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The shot by Turner, no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They host the 76ers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament, and Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Yeah, of course, they also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'll tell you who else benefits, a lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Halliburton. Harris is checked in for Detroit. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Fontecchio. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And he knocks down the first one. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Detroit. He's off on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy, a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
Turner with a screen on Cunningham. Fires the three. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 5.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Cunningham for 3. Pacers trail by 6. Siakam passes to McConnell. And here's Jackson. Pass to Mathurin. Launches a 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Duren with a screen on McConnell. And here is Harris, guarded by Jackson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
Tobias Harris at the line for 1.
And that one misses.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
McConnell finds Siakam off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pistons passing it around. Pass to Duren. Takes a 3. Ivey with the bucket. Ivey's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Turner passes to Mathurin. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
McConnell passes to Jackson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. And they double up Cunningham. There's the triple. Another 3 for Detroit.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Nets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
.122 left to play in the first half. From the arc, another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
On the wing, Mathurin. McConnell against Cunningham. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Harris, good.
He's been a marksman this period. The shot mechanics finally in sync.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Turner finds Mathurin. To the inside. Off the run, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
For the Pacers, TJ McConnell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Hardaway hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now McConnell. He's got 10. Outside Jackson. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so is Detroit, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Maybe we should take a road trip, the 3 of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah, what about that smell?
I don't think they'll mind it.
Ouch.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Detroit Pistons.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the floor for Detroit, sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivey and Hardaway Jr. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Back to Duren, shoots over Turner, and finally they hit one. Duren's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pistons.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick and roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Here's Cunningham, count it from 12. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Duran with a screen on Mathurin. Hardaway, no good. Pacers trail by 20. Siakam passes to Turner. Turner with the screen. Halliburton for three. Rebound, Detroit. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh my goodness, Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe, send him back defensively.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Now Ivy. Duran with a screen on Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Down low, here's Jackson. Kept alive over Harris. And Jackson gets it to go.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Banked in off the glass. Duran's got 8 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Turner with a screen for Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Mathurin. The kick out to Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Halliburton. Duran pulls it in. Pistons leading by 15. Here's Hardaway. Ivy on the wing. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 11 points in the game.
And we normally see Ivy shoot threes from up top, but no question he can be effective from the corner.
Turner for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hardaway kicks to Harris. Pass to Hardaway. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
A nice shot by Halliburton. 16 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Hardaway. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Detroit needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Bangs on the trifecta. Siakam's got 12 in the game.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Back to Ivy. Inside.
Worth the price of admission. As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
For Detroit, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Fontecchio's coming in for Jaden Ivey. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cade Cunningham. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 15. Plays it up and banks it in. McConnell's got 12 points in the game. The Pistons shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Toppin's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Halliburton. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Pistons second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Beasley outside. Now, here's Duran. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Over Siakam. Duran, no good. Pacers trail by 13. McConnell with it. 12 points for him. Here's Walker. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Outside Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Some solid defense from Harris. Pistons leading by 13. Fontecchio. He has yet to score. Duran finds Beasley. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Toppin a screen on Harris. Throws it up high. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Here's Beasley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
First free throw is good.
Well, what you love about Malik Beasley is his willingness to always hunt for opportunities to score it. He understands what the strength of his game is, and he goes out and tries to execute.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Williams comes in for Harris. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stewart's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Pacers shooting 43% from the field. Walker finds Toppin. Back to Walker. Pass to Newton. McConnell a screen on Williams. Newton can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 13. Williams passes to Beasley. Buries the long-range jumper. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, that was deep by Malik. He doesn't lack any confidence whatsoever.
Tapping a screen on Beasley. Beasley with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson with the bucket.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And here's McConnell. He's got 12. They need this. That shot, no good. And so it's Detroit holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Furphy in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. To the paint. Jenkins the pass to Stewart. Out to Thompson. Now here's Jenkins. Beasley for 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Detroit with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Toppin with the steal. McConnell passes to Toppin. Outside, Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
That's good from Walker. And Indiana making a change here. Brown's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Moore's checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. From deep, Moore hits the three-point bomb.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Moore against Halliburton. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 13 points in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Beasley, the pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. No good from Beasley. Pacers trail by 16. McConnell finds Halliburton. Walker against Thompson. Walker is screen on Beasley. Halliburton connects. The jumper drops. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable 3-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Jackson is checked in for the Pacers. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Holland, he's checked in for more. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
That's good from Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
McConnell in the corner. Walker with the screen for McConnell. Over Beasley. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
For 3, Beasley. Another 3 for Detroit.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Here's Toppin. Now McConnell over Beasley. A shot by McConnell, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Thompson against Toppin. There's a screen by Toppin. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Holland, no good. Pacers trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Walker with the screen for Halliburton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Thompson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
At the line for shooting. 2.
That free throw good from Thompson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Indiana making some changes. Turner comes in for T.J. McConnell, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Toppin. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Malik Beasley. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Pistons making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, number 8, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Detroit on D. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the middle. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Siakam. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11. Detroit with the ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Siakam. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick-and-roll play.
Harris outside. Pass to Hardaway. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
3 points.
Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And here is Turner. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ivy with it. Harris kicks to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Inside. Cunningham gets the bucket. And that's now 20 points for Cade Cunningham.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Turner passes to Jackson. Now, here's Siakam. And it's off from 3-point range. Harris with Halliburton picks him up. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
The first one falls. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Pulls it from the elbow. Good on the jump shot. That's 28 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Hardaway for three. He can't get that one to fall. Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 31 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Cunningham, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Halliburton finds Turner. Now Mathurin, guarded by Hardaway. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Free throw good, Mathurin.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Harris outside. Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
At the line for the Pistons, Durant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pacers trail by 18. Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Harris has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham passes to Durant. Floats one. The rebound by Halliburton. The Pacers shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. There's the 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside Hardaway. Floats one up. Harris misses. And Indiana shooting around 41% on the night. And it's Halliburton missing. Pistons leading by 18. Harris outside. Pass to Durant. Now here's Ivy. Guarded by Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Indiana's ball. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Turner with the screen. Here's Siakam.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pistons.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Well, definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Beasley.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Mathurin.
Free throw good, Mathurin. Mathurin hits them both. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Sasser with it. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.